My best GME gain porn. $1,295 $959,663 in just over 3 weeks. Sold because of brokers blocking buy orders. Users show screenshot of their transactions for the options trade. Did you really do this? You're crafting me. That is phenomenal, once in a lifetime. This is once in 100 lifetimes. Crazy crap, man. There are more than 100 lifetimes in WSB all trying to do this. At least 8,750,515 edit, 8,755,449. Ahem. At least 4,206,969. It is, but we've got a money printer running in the background. The Fed added like $75 billion to its balance sheet while GME was pumping. I theorize this will happen a lot to cover what the Fed is doing. Trump people like to point to the stock market as an indicator. I believe we will see the media pump this hard. There will be naysayers, but penny stocks have been killing lately, like so far 7/8 picks have been 10x gains. The event that will precede the big crash everyone's hoping for is the most insane pump ever conceived. When the most skeptical person on earth gets bullish, that's when we'll know the music's about to stop. I would do drugs and listen to this poetry from you all night. Tell you what, the coke's going to hold its value better than the hundo you're snorting it with. Now that's what's called a conundrum. It's easy, snort the $100 bill and put the coke in your wallet. The event that will precede the big crash everyone's hoping for is the most insane pump ever conceived. When the most skeptical person on earth gets bullish, that's when we'll know the music's about to stop. I anticipate that there will be a massive pump, followed by a take-profit sell-off that will transition to a stop-loss sell-off, a bear trap, and then a return to normal at a higher level than we currently are due to inflation. I mean, wouldn't anything else completely defy history? I don't know how anyone can be stupid enough to doubt K at this point. In the past 10 years, I went from having enough respect to hear out the ideological musing of gold standard libertarians to realizing they're, quite literally, completely effing retarded. Pullbacks don't mean crap since the machine goes BRRR and stonks only go up in the long term. I mean, wouldn't anything else completely defy history? Well, we're seeing historically unprecedented discrepancies between labor production and compensation, and unprecedented increase in money supply without an equivalent devaluing of the currency. My hypothesis is that assets and their derivatives are significantly undervalued due to consumer labor compensation being almost half that of the actual productive value of the work they do. That's pretty interesting, actually. Also, I'm convinced most of that money that QE creates just sits in brokerage accounts of ultra-wealthy or illiquid assets. Since it never hits the economy, it doesn't cause the proportional inflation it should. Do I have time to learn and comprehend WTF you just said before it happens and in enough time for me to profit off of it? This is effing apocalyptic, but you're probably right. Everything is sunshine and roses right up until the point when it isn't. I don't own a house, don't have kids, and I'm nowhere near retirement age. I'm ready for the economic collapse and global climate change. Crap still effing sucks, but at least I can just float around and do whatever the F I want without being trapped in obligations. The best years of our existence lie ahead. This is correct. I'm almost hoping crap collapses, because then I won't be poor working 60-hour weeks. I'll be LARPing with the bois, trying to raid various Walmarts for beans, as PUBG becomes reality. And then you die because you scratched your leg on a rusty nail. I would have absolutely lost all of that waiting for $1 million. It went from 380 to 460 the next day. Almost as high as doing coke off the escort's tits he can now afford. Insert maybe if I clown meme. That's what happens to a lot of people in the stock market. They see big gains and get greedy. Lol, don't apologize, bro. You caught the top, there's nothing wrong with that. Also F you and congrats. Yeah, this place is about making money. Not about political BS. Good for you selling. Don't let your wifey boyfriend spend it all in one place. This place is about making money. Wait, what sub is this? This place is about trying to make money but losing it. Laughing out loud. Sir, this is a Wendy's. This is the YOLO sub that's about making 10,000%, returns 1%, of the time and losing it all 99%, of the time. Excuse me, this sub is about losing money and posting about it. You must be new here. It's effing sad that people feel the need to apologize for making a ton of money on a great play. This is what we all want to accomplish up. Congrats, thumbs up. He didn't just catch the top, he must have traded in and out also to get the 1000% returns. No, looks like he bought the calls in 3 batches when they were cheap as F and sold them for bank all at once. He also wasn't too greedy to hold on to them. The only way I'll ever make a play like this is if I happen to be asleep during the run-up and wake up when I'm already up that much. All my insane gains lately have been from forgetting to set limits. Being greedy instead of taking those 5 to 10% gains isn't so bad right now. Today I learned to be more flexible with stop limits. Don't want random volatility to trigger a sell and then watch the stock go up 10%, crying face. Call options, you're right, fair enough. You might want to look at the cost/share. 10,000%. You turned 1,000 into $1 million in under a month. Who are you apologizing to? Good job. Edit, huzzah. Banned yet again. Good work, mod team, contradicting yourselves on the daily and banning me for trying to stop people from killing themselves, big ups. Let's see if this one lasts more than an hour. Edit, guys, stop giving me awards. I appreciate the sentiment, but you should not be spending your money on these. If you want to help out, message the mod team. Tell them that they need someone to help with this. I've spoken to close to 1,000 people in the last week about GME and how scared they are, and all of them reached out because they saw my comments in the mega threads. I've talked to 10 people who were seriously talking about killing themselves. I do not give a crap, genuinely, if I'm unbanned, but if I'm going to stay banned, someone needs to do this. Someone needs to help, and the mods are acting straight childish on this one, saying that it's not their problem and that they don't see why it matters. Message them. Message/user opinion _ is _ unpopular. We need help. Reddit link. Imagine being on the other end of that trade. Made like 2%, lol. Only if it was delta hedged or covered calls did the counterparty actually make something too. There was some serious loss porn on WSP about a margin call with selling naked FD calls on GME, and as far as I know it was before it even shot over 100. 30K premium position to -$1 million margin call. It can also be something like that. Never go full naked. That is a felony. That's the broker's problem at that point. Fuck 'em. I lost $45. Currently losing $240. Can't lose money if you don't sell though, gemstone, open hands. I am down 190. Essentially tuition for a class in understanding the stock market. Laughing out loud. It's possible to at least break even given enough time. Try $1,500. Try $12,632. Man, in this sub. That is peanuts. Lol. GME is only about $15 or so away from the strike price. Whoever is on the other end might actually make it out alive. Just because the calls are expiring ITM, the call holder doesn't always make money. It just means that if the guy holding them can exercise, he's only out $915,000 versus $960,000, laughing my butt off. That is a major effing guh. He's right. Pay your taxes and enjoy the cushion you now have. For the love of God, please pay your taxes or you'll end up losing all of it. Not a tax lawyer, but this is really important. People back in 2000 made $1 million, took the gain, then in the same year bought other .com stocks. In 2001 those stocks went to zero, but they still had to pay in April 2001 the taxes on the 2000 gains even though they were now broke. Wait, what? How does that work? Not from US. You get diamond dicked by the IRS. That's how. $1 million is like the ideal number for them too. It's a lot of money for them to recover while also being an amount that the plaintiff likely won't be able to afford the legal representation required to fight the IRS. Federal taxes on $1 million is about $323,000. It's painful, but it's a necessity. This dude's life is still changed. They'll just eat the amount owed with interest and lawyer fees out of your account if you don't pay them. A necessity? No, it's a scam to get people who just made a quick buck like this to pay a fortune. If you instead added a 0.01 tax to every high-frequency trade executed in under say 1 minute, which is only done by quants and MMs, the government would make a hell of a lot more and could lower this bullcrap capital gains tax way down. You already paid tax on this money, why the hell should you have to pay another 40%, when the people making billions scalping with computers could pay a penny on every one of their trades? It's such BS. What the hell are you on about? Capital gains tax is income tax. For a lot of people, it is their income. You did not pay taxes on this money. You paid taxes on your principal. You're going to pay taxes on your gains, the same as income, because it is income. Then someone else is going to be claiming a capital loss on their taxes that will carry over until they die, because there is no winning in a stock unless someone is losing. Huh? You haven't paid taxes on the gains. Which is the part that is taxed, just like any other income. Are you saying that someone who trades for a living should pay less income tax, percentage-wise, than a guy working as a janitor? You mean the defendant. You spend so much you don't have enough to pay the taxes. Then you have to scramble to find the $500,000, and the longer it takes you, the more interest you accrue. What happens if you made $1 million and spent it all on a house, car, etc.? You now need to come up with the tax money. If you are only working a lower income job, you probably don't qualify for a mortgage on your new house big enough to pay it. You will probably end up having to sell. This is why you can't spend every cent you make before taxes. Yes, but people are stupid. Even more so when they hit it big. It's why most lottery winners go bankrupt within a few years. And don't forget, gemstone, celebratory hands in the air, forever. Is this a speed run new record? All the idiots that screamed hold or we're not gonna go higher that I unfortunately listened to and lost all my gains. I take this over DFV any day. Crap. Low risk, high reward. Yes, I too would choose to buy the winning lottery ticket. Low risk, high reward compared to buying a bunch of lottery tickets you don't know will win. His realized gains are higher percentage-wise too. 10,000% versus 2,000%. You would take 1 million over 50 million? You guys really are retarded. Waiting a few more months and having mansion in California or Florida money versus like 500 grand after taxes. DFV already cashed out around 15 meters. Yeah, most people missed that tidbit, lol. He cashed out some, not all. You must be new here. Although original poster should be proud of the gains, the proper answer is, good job, F you. He's apologizing to those that lost because of his gain. Indirectly at fault but not to blame. This is how the system works, it's how humans work. It's how evolution works. There are ones and zeros in this world. Winners and losers. Those who look up and those who look down at others. Those who are happy and those who are depressed. Nothing good comes without something bad and vice versa. The sun can blind, but without it, we can't see. In 1,000,000 years we may all be machines, but the system won't change. To be or not to be is the only real question one can ask themselves, but it's the definition of being something more or better that confuses people. Just become your best, but don't lose sight of who you are, or you'll become something you never intended to be. I don't know what all you just said, but you definitely aren't acting retarded enough. Bro doesn't have to apologize to anybody. WSB is just people effing around, having fun, and sometimes getting lucky. Exactly. Sorry? Good job. You owe us nothing. People who hate on this are just jealous. It was a good cause, but listen man, you don't have to be ashamed that you pulled the trigger. I don't care where you're at in life, especially if your initial investment was only $1,295, that $960K is going to change your life. In many ways, it would have been foolish not to sell. The majority of people who will crap on you for this bought at $350. I don't know if anyone's ever tried paying their rent with attaboys. I've never had a check clear myself. Bought a 360 and I'm proud of this logo. He's going to somehow F it up though if he keeps gambling here, haha. It's $600,000 post-tax. At the very least, could buy a home outright. Well played. Don't shame the $350 plus club. The minute you're investing because of a cause is the minute you should stop investing. Investing should only be about money. It's also a zero-sum game. Thanks for the support, everyone. I wasn't sure what to expect. This was just one of my plays on GameStop, though it did end up being the largest position. I initially bought early December, after coming around to the idea that GameStop is turning a corner and was fundamentally undervalued. These gains are beyond anything I was expecting, and it's taking time to have this be the new normal. Still long $G.M.E. through cash-secured puts, and look forward to where it goes from here. Holy rat crap, dude. Literally 1000x return on investment. What the F? This is legitimately the crap people dream of. How the F is this crap even possible? Thanks for the support, everyone. I wasn't sure what to expect. A lot of people are very bitter about holding as the stock dropped back down, and want to convince others to lose money with them. But ignore them. Congratulations for getting out with a huge gain. It's also worth pointing out that you did better, percentage-wise, than deepifying value. Very impressive. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.